Of course, there was lights when we left. Yeah, and I looked at the radar.
I take the field.
Oh, I bet he did.
Alright, hey, helmets. Step field. Center, 44 right. 46 third. Everybody else. 10, first. 6 short. 1 second. Yeah. She's tired. I'm tired. I don't agree. I'm tired. Well, I think it's
good, you know, like he would.
don't bump it.
And you green and then you.
Give her an hour or two, she'll be sleeping okay.
Elizabeth,
Yeah.
our lineup is not changed.
Okay.
She does. She's really in my face. Hey.
Easier than this one. Yeah, she's been living there. She works at the tech place and Williams, what used to be Williams. No, it's like an onboarding place for pets. So we do pet spa, we do all of the things for them. They're a big deal. Like even the sports for games. And she brings her field up there. College in Kingsville. No, she loves it. She loves it. It's all the animals. She's always been, all about the And her poodle is yeah, Wade is getting old. Sarah got Wade for the year that I had both of them.
5-1-1. 5-1-1.
All right, welcome to Rosenberg. First pitch of the game, Rachel has a bunt hit back to her over Kendall's head at first base. And the runner is on her way to third. It was cut. That was an interesting one. So the throw went over first baseman's head. Went over the first baseman's head. Came back in over to third base. The base umpire called out. The home plate umpire called safe. And they'll talk about it. So running at third, nobody out. Would look to be a good start for the Hotshots. Turned into a bunt that made its way over to third base. We got a runner at third base and nobody out. Another bunt. Rachel's got it over to first. This one isn't out, but the runner scores. So we got one out.
Let's go, Hotshots! Way to cover, Kendall!
1-0. Rebels. Hotshots played 4 games yesterday. Ended up 2-2 and finished in third place based on runs for and against. And I don't know if you at home are hearing the echo in the background, but there's definitely a lot of static or something going on my side. I'm going to check that out and potentially restart these services in between innings. I'll let the video play until we have a break. No balls, 1 strike. Two outs.
Nice hit. Good go, Rachel.
Good changeup, called ball inside.
wait. Stop this kid. Go, Rachel!
Swung and grounded to second. Kendall's up with it, and that'll end the inning.
Way to be there, Kendall!
So shaky start. As the bunt turns into a triple and leads to a run. Hotshots get out of it with only one score. They'll bat here in the bottom of the first.
Get that run back. One, two, three, hey! Is that why we didn't realize how to
Yes.
I'm gonna go look at that. And I never heard that. I know, but
Back here in the bottom of the first, 1-0 Rebel lead. Jill Nevaeh steps into the play. Here's the pitch. It's away. Up and ball 4. Will you go tell Coach Jerry? Will you run around the dugout there and just go tell Coach Jerry what you got and say 53? He'll know what you mean. So Jill's on with the leadoff walk here. Bottom of the first. Hotshots looking to dig out from a 1-0 deficit here. Rosenberg. Ball 1. They beat this Rebel team 9-2, I believe, was the final yesterday. In one of the 4 games. They won the first one, I believe it was 2-1. Lost the second one, 3-2. Came out and put the ball in play. Had a lot of fielding lapses, some well-struck balls as well, but beat this Rebel team 9-2, and then fell in the finale last night at 420. What was called strike 1. Finished the day 2-2. 2-2 is good enough for 3rd place in the pooling for today. So we get the 8 o'clock start. 3-1 count. Camille Cloud is your batter. Kinsley Schulte on deck and Rachel Sanders in the hole. Charlie. Thank you. Down and in, ball 4. So puts runners at first and second. Kinsley Schulte is your batter. Hope she can start off today like she did yesterday. Same situation, had the first 2 runners on yesterday morning, 8 o'clock game as well. She hit a line drive into right field and brought in the first run of the day for the Hotshots. Here we are in the same situation, first and second, nobody out. It's just a strike down the middle. It's high and up against the backstop, the runners advance. One ball, 1 strike. 2 runners in scoring position, trailing by 1. Pitches down the middle and it's lined towards first. First baseman grabs the line drive and it's the first out of the game. So Rachel Sanders will be your batter. Jill Nevaez over at third base. And Camille Cloudy down at second. Got 1 out here in the bottom of the first. The pitch is high. Ball 1. So we got this game here at the 8 o'clock slot. If we win, the ball's grounded to third, and it's past the third baseman and down the line. That'll bring in Jill from third. Camille is coming in. There's a play at the plate, and she's going to be cut down at the plate as Rachel cruises into second. So that'll tie it up. Play at the plate cuts down Camille. We got a 1-1 ball game and 2 out. Olivia Diaz is your batter. Pitch is called, ball 1. So Rachel did a good job putting it in play and in a good spot right down the third baseline. Third baseman couldn't get over. Scoring Jill from third base. Camille trying to make her way in from second. Was cut down at the plate by a large margin. So it was, I believe you heard the coaches yelling to stop miscommunication. She couldn't retreat. Was cut down by a couple steps at the plate. Rachel's moved over to third as that ball was up against the backstop. Pitches fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike. The ball is lined into center field. It's over the center field, shortstop's head. Rachel's in from third, and A-Liv delivers. That's a base hit into left center field and brings in the go-ahead run for the Hotshots. Good job by A-Liv, put that one in play. Just gets over the shortstop's head, and that's a base hit. Abby Beseda is your new batter. Strike 1. 2-1 Hotshots lead here, bottom of the first inning. Olivia Diaz down at first base. Marissa Cloudy is your on-deck batter. The pitch is hit hard, but right at the first base when she steps on the bag. That'll end the inning. So the Hotshots get 2. They're going to lead moving into the top of the second, 2-1.
No. I didn't do it. I had a leg for almost the whole way here. I was going like 90. I was breathing. Yeah, but I was
And then you can come back and put those on. We'll take one step down there and let Kevin know you're here. I don't do that.
So we move into the top of the second, 2-1. Hotshots lead. First bracket game of the day for the Hotshots in Rosenberg. If they win, they play at 12:30. If they lose, they play at 11. A double elimination. Had 4 yesterday. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. It was hot. 4 games is a lot, but they get an extra warm-up in. Come out here ready to go this morning. Rachel Sanders is in the circle. First pitch is a ball high. She threw 12 pitches in the first inning. 8 of those were strikes. The only dent in the armor was a bunt back to Rachel to start the game. Which the throw made its way out into right field. Little high, probably could have had it over there. There's sun blinding the first baseman right now as it's coming up over the left field fence. Either way, that ball made it out into right field. Runner cruised around to third and scored on the next pitch, which was a bunt back to Rachel again, and they did get that out. Hotshots will lead 2-1. You know, 1 ball, 2 strike count on the batter. That's a changeup inside. Cameron Payne is your catcher. Kinsley Schulte is out at shortstop. Kendall White at second base. Carissa Cloudy is at first. Camille Cloudy at third. Ball is popped up to the right side. It looks like it will go out of play. 2-2. On the outfield, Jill Nevaez is your center fielder. Abby Beceda is over in left field. Olivia Diaz is out in right. So 2-2 on the day yesterday. If we win, we play the winner of Impact Gold Clem, who we lost to last night at the final game of the day. And that would be at 12th, or between Clem and Katie Fire Davis, and that pitch is strike 3, first out of the inning. If we win, we play Impact Gold Clem or Lady Fire Davis at 12:30. The winner of that game, the loser of that game, would move down. If we would lose this game, we would move down to the 11 o'clock, and we play the loser of that game. So. Ball 1. So 11 o'clock or 12:30. We'll go with the 12:30 game and be able to beat these Rebels here in game 1 of the morning at 8 o'clock. Strike 1.
Here we go, 8. Hey, stay with it, kid. We're right out there.
As that sun comes up, it's getting hot out here. Had a nice day yesterday. It was overcast. Strike 2. Had a little rain in the afternoon, which cooled it off even more. That sun is hot this morning. It says it's only 80 degrees so far, but that sun is beaming. Good pitch, strike 3 looking. Strike 1. 2-1 Hotshots lead. Top of the second. Had an early wake-up call this morning. Fire alarm was pulled at the hotel about 5 a.m. I don't know if it was fire alarm. The lady at the front desk actually said somebody was smoking in the hallway. So either way, it was an early wake-up call. And found out one thing bright and early this morning is that the mosquitoes in Rosenberg are epic. They are plentiful. Even out here at the field as we got here this morning, the first thing to do was put the off on. Because there was 4 and 5 on you at the same time. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rachel's now thrown 25 pitches, 17 of which have been strikes. About 27 minutes into this game. That was close, and Blue thought about it, but decides to call it a ball. We got a 2-2 count. 2-2 is the count. 2 outs and a 2-1 ball game. He wanted it again and decided it was low. We got a full count. And that is one of the hard things I found out the hard way umpiring these girls is when they have control and they can hit the corners, it can be tough to call balls and strikes because everything looks close. That ball gets by Cam. She's back to get it. Throws it to first, and the Hotshots are out of the inning. So this one will move to the bottom of the second. Hotshots lead 2-1.
Yeah, I got it down there. Okay, it's down. Did Emma always have this attitude, or is it just this morning? Yeah, attitude, really bad. It's a really bad attitude. It's back in the street.
I love this bag right here. Because I don't use it.
I didn't realize Larry was going to be here. So they have all their girls, and she's like, well, I wasted my time today. I shouldn't have been here. This one doesn't. I was like, who cares? Just play with it. If you don't, you're not going to see it. It'll help you. So it doesn't matter. I mean, you were going to be here anyway. So it really doesn't matter if you play or not. I mean, just. No, we had 9 girls yesterday. Now today we have 11. So I didn't know.
Bottom of the second, Chris Cloud is your batter. Slap, swing, and a miss. Camber and Payne on deck. Kendall White in the hole. 2-1 Hotshots lead. Looking to add to it here early on a Sunday morning. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh. Strike 2, low and away. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chris slaps at it. Offers just popped up on the infield. Second baseman gives chase, and she has it. So the first out of the inning is a pop-up to the second baseman. Kimber Payne will dig in, be your hitter. Third baseman playing way in. Kim was hitting the ball well yesterday. A home run and a double. And the third baseman is in danger. First pitch hits Cam in the leg, and she's down at first base. Kendall White is your new batter. Kylie Bruning on deck. Third baseman's even closer now as Kendall digs in. She bunted her way on yesterday. And even though Kendall has a lot of speed, that third baseman is playing way in. It would almost be better to bunt it down the first base side where that pitcher has to get off the mound and come get it. First baseman's playing pretty standard over at first base, so that third baseman's halfway down the line. So you put it down the first baseline and can beat it past the pitcher. May get on or slap right at that third baseman. She's so close it may knock her mask off.
Let's go, Kendall!
1 ball, 1 strike. It's a courtesy runner for the catcher over at first base. It's Carissa Cloudy. It would be the previous out. There's a bunt, and it is a beauty. Deadened enough that the pitcher couldn't get to it. We got first and second one out. Just talking about how the third baseman was playing way in. And Kendall said, I don't care. Put it down at her anyway. And it was a beautiful bunt. She's on first base. So Kendall over at first. Krista Cloudy is your runner at second. Kylie Berninger digs in. The first pitch is called strike one. Joe Nevaez is on deck. Hotshots threatening here in the bottom of the second. Foul off, strike two. Hoping for a long day of softball today. This 8 o'clock game, I think I saw the championship was not until 6 this evening. All one. Championship games actually start at 6:30. Ball two. Yesterday, the Hotshots started at 8 a.m., but we're done. Final game was at 4:20, I believe. Maybe it was 4:40, but we were done before 6 o'clock, which is when the championship game will start today. That ball's fouled off. So after all the games yesterday, you had the Ballers, who we beat in the morning session, ended up being the top seed today. Impact Gold, who we lost to yesterday afternoon, ball two, ended up being the 2 seed, and Hotshots come in today as the 3 seed. They go by points. You get 3 points for a win. I believe you get 1 point for a tie. There were no ties yesterday, so the Ballers ended up going 3-0. I'm not sure. I have to look. Maybe it was Ballers was the other team that we lost to, and that could have been the 3-2 loss. Yes, Hotshots beat Unity yesterday morning 3-1, and we lost to the Ballers 3-2. So the Ballers, the 1 seed, beat us 3-2. Strike 3 there for KB. Joe Nevaez will step in here. And we were able to beat this Rebel team at 12 in the 12 o'clock game yesterday, 9-2. Ended up playing in the 2:40 game, so not 4:40, 2:40 game. That ball's up against the backstop, and the runners are going to advance. That 2:40 game was against Impact Gold Clem, who we could play in the next game here. They are in the bracket with us. They beat us 7-3 last night. They're going to challenge this one. It's going to be a play at the plate, and get on the plate, get on the plate. No. Oh my. Okay, well, the ball got by the catchers. A play at the plate. The ball was jarred loose. Carissa touched the plate. The girl grabbed the ball, tagged her, and the umpire is saying that somehow we were in a time warp here, and she tagged her before Carissa touched the plate, which is not even close. But not the first bad call we've seen so far, even this morning. And they're going to call Carissa out at the plate, and that'll end the Hotshots threat. What should be a 3-1 lead round for the Hotshots is 2-1 moving into the top of the third.
at 3:30.
It's all right, Hotshots. Y'all got this, Hotshots. Put 'em down defense.
All right, 3 down, just like last time. Let's do it.
That's not even the same. Oh, that's even worse.
Moving to the top of the third. We've played a lot of games out here in Rosenberg, and that was by far the worst call I've seen in 50 games potentially out here. Video evidence shows that not close, but away you move to the top of the third inning as the catcher was scrambling around for the ball, and Carissa's hand is clearly on the plate. She grabs it, tags her, and the call is out. So the Hotshots will move on, lose at least one run there. And they will have to beat the umpires and the Rebels in this game. Somebody should have stoked up the coffee pot for this home plate umpire. He obviously does not have it this morning. They say she offered strike two. No ball, 2 strikes as the umpire asks the batter to move the signal sheet from her belt into her arm. Pitch is fouled off to the right side. 31 pitches, 21 strikes. Up in the zone, but called strike 3. First out of the inning.
That's it.
It's up, swung on a miss, strike 1. Camille Cloudy's your third baseman. Carissa Cloudy over at first. Camber and Payne behind the plate. So we start the top of the third. It's a ball low. 1-1. Kendall White is out at second base. Kinsley Schulte is your shortstop. Pitches up, swung on, strike 3. 2 outs. Right field, you have Olivia Diaz in center, Jill Nevaez, and Abby Beceda is your left fielder. 2 outs here, top of the third, 2-1 Hotshots lead, 45 minutes in. Ball low. Pitches on the inner half, strike 1. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good pitch, strike 3. So Rachel has an inning there. You got 41 pitches. I believe it was 26. Let's just look. 41 pitches, 28 strikes from Rachel. We're going to move to the bottom of the third. Jill Nevaez is going to be your hitter here for the Hotshots, followed by Camille Cloudy, and Kinsley Schulte will take a pause.
If you have a problem or you need help, you need to call me, not go out and tell people, especially Brandon, that you were in the car hot and, you know, like you didn't have any help. I said, I was so mad. And I said, do you realize Brandon was going to call me and chew my butt out because of that happened? She could have opened the door. And I was like, so that wasn't right at all, what you guys did. And she's like, I know, I'm so sorry. And I guess her and Ryan are fighting right now and they're in bad places. I said, we all have bad places and we were all in misery this week. I said, but you should try. But I had no idea. I thought you guys were fine. You never. I said, if you needed help, you hate to. I said, we were all in the hurricane boat. I mean, we weren't. I wasn't calling people, hey, do you need help? I mean, we needed to reach out. Because we were already trying to.
To the bottom of the third, Jill Nevaez, your batter. I believe that was called strike 1. It's a ball low and away. 2-1. Hotshots lead in the bottom of the third. Charlie, give it to us. What is the speed of this pitcher?
50 and 51.
50 and 51 with the new pitcher on the mound. That's a foul ball. How does that compare, Charlie, to the last pitcher? What was she throwing? Do you remember?
53.
53, so this one is a couple mile an hour slower. You think you could hit this? Probably not. One ball, two strikes. Pitch is slapped back to third base. It's going to be a close play at first. And they got her. So third baseman playing in there goes 5-3 for the first out. And Jill's retired. Camille is your new batter, and I can tell you that if the third baseman doesn't move back from where she's been playing the last couple batters, Camille, Kinsley, or Rachel may be able to stick one right through the mask. She's playing extremely shallow, and this is part of the lineup here, along with Ayla and Abby, that probably don't want to be playing in front of the base over there at third. Which is up, called strike one. One ball, one strike. So in comparison, I believe Rachel had 42 pitches and 28 strikes. That first pitcher was 40 and 20. Good job by Camille. She hits it to third base. Off the third baseman's glove. She's safe over at first. And that'll bring in Kinsley Schulte. Kinsley lined to the first baseman in her first at-bat. Just looking to move Carissa around here. They got a one-run lead in the bottom of the third inning. This one's much closer than it probably should be. Blum calling the last inning, cut down at least one run at the plate, get another even ball that gets past the catcher, and another run's going to score. So this could easily be a 4-1 game. But can't get him back. And he was unwilling to change his call, even with video evidence, so we'll move along. We now have one out. Following inning, Kinsley's looking to try to drive in a run. Cut, swing, and a miss, 1-1. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Camille Cloudy's your runner at first. Here's the pitch, swung and hit. Back up the middle. It's off the pitcher's glove. It's off the shortstop glove. And Camille was running, and a game of ping pong there. Kinsley has a base hit. So it looked like it was going to be a base hit up the middle. The pitcher was able to get her glove on it, deflected it slightly towards the shortstop. The shortstop heading towards second, then got a glove on it, kicking it towards the second baseman who was covering. And you almost had a pinball game that went off the pitcher, off the shortstop, and to the second baseman, close to getting a force out at second. But it's a base hit, and you've got first and second. Rachel Sanders is your batter. And the ball's fouled back over the screen. 1 out. Kinsley Schulte is your runner at first. Camille Cloudy is your runner at a second. Rachel looking to do something here, and that third baseman has backed up at this point, playing even with the base. Ball low.
Wait on it and drive it.
Up in the zone, a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Center fielder's playing very deep. Pretty deep and left as well. And the right fielder's standard, maybe even a little shallow. Here's the pitch. Hit hard. The shortstop tries the backhand. There's a force at third, but she's safe. So hard hit ball knocked down by the shortstop. She tries to get the force at third, and that's another hit on the infield. And yeah, bases loaded, one out. Olivia singled over the shortstop's head in the last at-bat. She hits a rocket to third base here. It's off the third baseman's glove. Camille scores. Kinsley's over to third.
Let's go 12.
And that ball was smashed at the third baseman, playing even with the base. He goes off for glove and up against the fence. Everybody's safe, and the Hotshots have a 3-1 lead. Abby Besaita's your new batter. Bases jammed, one out. And it's behind her. Kinsley's coming. It's going to be a play at the plate. Oh, it hit the batter, so didn't see that. I thought I missed her behind her, but everybody will be safe as Abby was hitting the back of the leg. And Hotshots have a 4-1 lead. Bases loaded and brings up Carissa Cloudy. Hotshots getting a few here in the bottom of the third. 2 so far have bases loaded, 1 out. Carissa Cloudy, your batter. Cameron Payne on deck. Kendall White in the hole as they look to extend their lead here in the bottom of the third. Ball 2 outside. Third baseman has come in again. I think after how hard A-Liv hit the one off of her glove 2 batters ago, she wouldn't want to keep sneaking in like she is. Ball 3. She's several steps in front of the base, as you can tell with the brown etchings in the grass being a couple feet in front. And she is on the green in front of that, which was called strike 1, and we got a 3-1 count. Pitch is offered at, it goes foul. We got a full count. 1 out. 4-1 Hotshots lead. Bottom of the third. Rachel Sanders is your runner over at third base. Abby Besaita is at first, and Olivia Diaz is down at second. Ball 4. So that brings Rachel in as Carissa Cloudy draws the walk. And Cameron Payne will be your new batter. Olivia Diaz at third. Abby Besaita at second. Carissa Cloudy over at first. Hotshots now have a 5-1 lead. It's down ball 1. We are at 58 minutes. Not sure if they play maybe 70 or 75 here. We'll get a good look at it. Probably 15 minutes or so left in this game. Ball away. 2 balls on strike. Caitlin, I'm going to have to find some shade or my bald head is going to burn. That sun is hot. Ball low and in. Again, we have a 3-1 count. Cameron Payne in the batter's box. She had a good day yesterday. See if she can deliver here. That pitch is called strike 2, and we now have a full count. Kendall White on deck. Hit hard out into left center field. It's out into left. Left fielder's able to grab it, but that's going to bring in two as Camber delivers. And the Hotshots take a 7-1 lead.
She hit it into that big hole out there.
She did. She hit it out in the gap, didn't she? I thought it was going to go all the way
Right
to
in
the
the middle of all three of them.
Thing is a little bit further, and that goes all the way to the fence. She probably gets a home run out of it. What do you think, Caitlin? Did you think it was going to go all the way to the fence when she hit it? You were a little on it, yeah. Well, probably rightfully so. Iffy. That swung on and popped towards third. Third baseman's in foul territory, but makes the play. So that's the second out of the inning. Kylie Bruning is the batter. Carissa Cloudy down at second. And Cameron Payne, who delivered a 2-run single to put the Hotshots up 7-1, is at first base.
What time do you leave for your flight today?
I have to leave for my flight at, I don't know, flight's at 4, so probably by 2.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know, maybe 1:30.
Go wait for me.
I don't know, you may be on that no flight list.
Hey, let's not put that on the TV. We don't need people to hear that.
You're on mute.
No, I'm not on mute. You just said that I might be on the no-fly list. What time do you think I should get to the airport?
1:30.
1:30. That way I don't have to sit there very long if I'm on the no-fly list. Is that what you're saying?
No,
That's not what you meant?
no.
Oh, don't retract now. It's out there in the ether. There's no taking it back. It's on video.
That's not me going to jail.
What? Why do you think, like, what? I'm a nice guy. Why would you say I'm on the no-fly list?
No reason.
No reason. All right.
Because you're a bodybuilder.
A bodybuilder. Rude is what I'd say that was. Ball 4. We're going to have bases loaded again unless I have the count wrong. We must still be at 3-1.
She should learn how to bunt because she's running really fast.
Yeah. So that was ball 3, but the runners did hit hard to third base. So the ball was hit to third. We had a little bit of confusion there. We had Carissa come in to score. Third baseman thought she had to force it third, went to go tag it. Cameron realized she didn't have to go. She went back to second. We had fielder's choice or base hit for KB as she's on at first base. And the Hotshots had another run at 8-1. Dude, I'm gonna have to go stand up here in the shade.
Sit right here.
Bunt is down. Jill's hustled. She's safe. We got bases loaded. Jill lays down a beauty. And now you have bases loaded again. Yeah, do have 2 outs.
There's like no shade anywhere. You can't hide.
I found shade right here. I'm in the shade. The one spot. 2 balls, 1 strike. At the dish. Kinsley would look. They would have a 10-run lead if we can get Kinsley to square one up, and she does out in the left. Oh, So she hits a bullet out into left. So Hotshots win this one 10-1. They will move on to the winner in the winner's bracket for a 12:30 game to face the winner of Impact Gold, Clem, who we lost to yesterday. Start, but we'll see.